The Governor of Florida is the head of the executive branch of Florida's state government and the commander-in-chief of the state's military forces. The governor has a duty to enforce state laws and the power to either approve or veto bills passed by the Florida legislature, convene the legislature and grant pardons, except in cases of impeachment. When Florida was first acquired by the United States, future President Andrew Jackson served as its military governor. Florida Territory was established in 1822 and 5 people served as governor over 6 distinct terms. The first territorial governor, William Pope Duval, served 12 years, the longest of any Florida governor to date. Since statehood in 1845, there have been 45 people who have served as governor, one of whom served 2 distinct terms. 4 state governors have served 2 full 4-year terms. William D. Bloxham, in 2 stints, as well as Reuben Askew, Jeb Bush and Rick Scott, who each served their terms consecutively. Bob Graham almost served 2 terms, as he resigned with only 3 days left. The shortest term in office belongs to Wayne Mixon, who served 3 days following the resignation of his predecessor, Bob Graham. The current office holder is Ron DeSantis, a member of the Republican Party who took office on January 8, 2019. Florida had been a French and then a Spanish colony. It came under British control and then returned to Spanish control again after the American Revolution. It had various governors during these colonial periods. The British divided Florida into East Florida and West Florida, each with its own governor. Spanish Florida was acquired from Spain in the Adams-Onis Treaty, which took effect July 10, 1821. Parts of West Florida had already been assigned to Alabama, Louisiana, and Mississippi. The remainder and East Florida were governed by a military commissioner with the powers of governor. Until the territory was organized and incorporated, Florida Territory was organized on March 30, 1822, combining East and West Florida. The state of Florida was admitted to the Union on March 3, 1845. It seceded from the Union on January 10, 1861, and joined the Confederate States of America on February 8, 1861. As a founding member, following the end of the American Civil War, it was part of the 3rd Military District. Florida was readmitted to the Union on June 25, 1868. The Florida Constitution of 1838 provided that a governor be elected every 4 years, who was not allowed to serve consecutive terms. The secessionist Constitution of 1861 would have reduced this to 2 years and removed the term limit, but the state fell to the Union before the first election under that constitution. The rejected Constitution of 1865 and the ratified Constitution of 1868 maintained the 4-year term, though without the earlier term limit, which was reintroduced in the 1885 Constitution. The current Constitution of 1968 states that should the governor serve, or would have served had he not resigned, more than 6 years in 2 consecutive terms, he cannot be elected to the succeeding term. The start of a term was set in 1885 at the first Tuesday after the first Monday in the January following the election, where it has remained. Originally, the President of the State Senate acted as governor should that office be vacant. The 1865 and 1868 constitutions created the office of Lieutenant Governor, who would similarly act as governor. This office was abolished in 1885, with the President of the Senate again taking on that duty. The 1968 Constitution recreated the office of Lieutenant Governor, who now becomes governor in the absence of the governor. The governor and lieutenant governor are elected on the same ticket. Florida was a strongly Democratic state before the Civil War, electing only one candidate from the Whig Party. It elected 3 Republican governors following Reconstruction. But after the Democratic Party re-established control, 90 years passed before voters chose another Republican. There are 6 living former governors of Florida, the oldest being Buddy McKay, who died in office on December 12, 1998. The living former governors, in order of service, are, since 2003, the line of succession to the office of governor has been as follows. Whenever the governor is unable or unwilling to discharge the office, either temporarily or permanently. The lieutenant governor takes over all the duties of the governorship either until the governor is able to resume the office or until the next election. At any time that the governor is on trial for impeachment, the lieutenant governor becomes the acting governor. Additionally, at any time that 3 members of the cabinet and the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court agree on the governor's mental or physical unfitness for office, they may suspend and reinstate the governor. Pursuant to Article 4, Section 3 of the Florida Constitution, if a vacancy occurs in the office of governor and a successor within the AB